Hey, what's up, guys? This is Cameron here today doing something a little bit different for my videos. I'm doing a book review, which you'll probably rarely see on my channel. But yeah, I've been gone a while and haven't made a video, so thought I'd make one. So yeah, this is an Aliens book, as you can see by the cover. It's written by John Shirley. It's called Steel Egg, and I thought this was a pretty good book. This was the first Aliens novel that I've ever read. As you can tell how beaten up it is, and looks like it's been read a lot, which it has. And as you can see on the cover, you got 4 aliens. There's 2 up front and two in the back, and 2 in the front are ripping a door open, possibly because there's people in there and they're gonna eat them. As you can tell by the iconic drool we got going on over there. But it's called Steel Egg because a crew of the ship, the start with a B. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've read it. But I read it about a month ago, and I'm like, this is a really good book. And I thought about doing a review on it, so here it is. But it's called Steel Egg because a crew of a space exploration ship, much like in the first Alien, finds another extraterrestrial ship that is shaped like an egg. And they go in there and they find the xenomorph eggs, and they have no idea what they are. Now, the cool thing about this is this says, in the outer reaches of space, the aliens emerge. And what it says on the back is, before Ripley, there was an encounter. Someone on Earth knew about the aliens. Someone battled them and survived. Aliens and humans have fought before. When a human spaceship discovers a vast egg-shaped vessel in Saturn's orbit, they zero in to investigate the anomaly. They force their way aboard, finding evidence of an advanced civilization of peaceful creatures now eradicated by an unknown foe, which we know are xenomorphs. 3 teams split up to explore the ship, but already the aliens have awoken. The first of all the battles unfolds. So this is pretty much the face-to-face humans, when humans first meet the xenomorphs. This is the first time humans come face-to-face with the creatures that we've known, that we've come to know and love in the movies. So, another thing I want to get to is the deaths in this book. The people in this book that die very graphically, in very graphic detail, like violent. Like they got, like, it talks about how one of their inner jaws go into a guy's eye socket and just start scooping up his head. Like literally the inside of his skull, it is scooping up the brains. And there's parts where chest bursters are bursting out of people. I'm not going to say who, because if y'all are interested in getting this book, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But the chest bursters will rip out of people and latch onto people's faces and start eating them. And it will get into the eye socket as well. So 3 members of the crew get infected or impregnated with facehuggers. Three people get it on them, and they start to burn, the facehugger or the eggs. And all throughout the book, later by the end of the book, these military, the Chinese, come in and say that they've claimed the egg vessel for them, and that the other group, that the main characters, are trespassing on it, on their property. So they, take them to the ship, and they find all the eggs are burned and everything, and most of the crew is dead at this point. It's only the captain, his love interest, and a man named Nate, and Reynolds, who is the bad guy of the book. He is the antagonist, besides the aliens. And Reynolds is the scientist guy who's, like David in Prometheus, is pretty much just interested in these creatures. Like, he'll do whatever it takes to, learn more about them, and by doing so, that means even killing his own shipmates. So, their ship explodes, sadly, and again about the deaths, my chest hurt, because there's one part where a guy has this one girl cut his chest open and pull the chest burster out of him. Now, this made my chest sore. I mean, this, just thinking about this, because you got to use your own imagination with books like these, because, I mean, if you look, this isn't like a graphic novel. I mean, this is a chapter book. This is an actual novel. So, I mean, you really got to use your imagination and go into detail with these things. So otherwise, the captain and his love interest Ashley meet one of the dead aliens that used to fly the steel egg, and his name is Larry. He called himself that because of human language. And another thing is, this is close to Earth. This is in the orbit of Saturn. So this is not far from Earth. Like I said, this is the very first encounter with the xenomorphs. But Larry, his whole crew was eradicated by the xenomorphs, much like the space jockeys in Alien. And Larry decides to take his ship, and I know people are probably thinking, you just said you didn't want to spoil anything in the beginning. I'm sorry. But I'm reviewing this book, so I'm going to tell you about that. I probably shouldn't have said that at the beginning of this video. But Larry takes the ship and drives the steel egg into the sun, sacrificing himself, but also killing all xenomorphs because Reynolds had changed the ship's coordinates to Earth to study these. So Larry had drove the steel egg into the sun, killing him and all the xenomorphs to save everyone. And Reynolds gets killed. He's in this glass dome that is protecting him from two aliens that are trying to scratch their way in. And he looks above, and melting through the ceiling is the Queen, because the Chinese, the military people, have shot down the Queen and killed her. She melted through the floor, and she melts the glass dome, making her children get in and eat Reynolds. And I thought what was funny is he tried to say one last word to define his greatness, but all he could spit out was "Mama." So and then they found on the alien surveillance footage that 3 aliens were tearing him apart. So yeah, that's the death of the antagonist. But again, there are spoilers in this. If you want to read this book and you don't want to, probably shouldn't watch this. It's too late now because it's already the end of the video. I mean, I gotta go. It's already like 7 minutes in. But this is a really great book, and I mean, sure, I got this at Half Price Books for about $2-3, so it's not a bad price. But this is my first Alien novel that I've ever read, and I would have to say it's one of the best, considering it is the first human encounter with the xenomorphs that we've, like I said, come to know and love. So this, if I would give it a rating, I would at least give it a 8.5 out of 10. And I might be doing another book review. I got another book, Aliens Earth Hive and Original Sin. And Original Sin is tied in with the 4th Alien movie, Alien Resurrection. So, Alien Earth Hive might be coming up soon. I'm just now finishing that book, and then it might be a while because I haven't even started on Original Sin yet. So, keep a lookout for those. Also, I'm putting up a Aliens stop-motion film with aliens figures and alien people. Or not alien people, but Halo Mega Bloks men. And I filmed it right here on this very pool table in my garage. This is where I make my stop-motion films. And possibly more book reviews. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later.